Okay, and I've got some extra bags on today. They're not really full. It's more for practice purposes. That one. That one's gonna rattle around. It's not full. It will be full of clothes before too long. Oh, it is warming up quick when the sun's hitting. See how my lungs do at this altitude. There it is, White Mountain. I gotta shed more layers. That is wicked. Sweet. Got my first real eyes on it. All right, I think this is where I'm gonna come up right here. And then I might be able to bail off that way. 15 miles to Bishop, that's it? What? Interesting. All right, I wasn't expecting this so soon. So I guess I'm making decent progress. I don't know. I'm not going that fast right now. I'm breathing really hard with the altitude. So, all right, you come this far, you can make it. Another scene recreation. Somewhere right in here. Right there, I think, is where Polly got picked up. Laying on the ground, almost dead. Wow. Sweet spot. I think I'm actually camped right now, right where his final camp was. Camp 3 or whatever. Which is complete coincidence. I just happened to park there last night. Pretty sweet road here. I was really thinking I need to go with hardtail mountain bike, but then I get back on roads like this and it's good going on gravel. I'm sure a lot more comfortable climbing, and the power you put in makes a lot more difference. Sweet Mount Whitney. Sweet. This would be that would be a nice camp spot. Could have driven all the way to here last night. Sweet. Perhaps a scene recreation. Last sunset. Look at that road. That is wicked. So wicked. Unbelievable trees grow up here. Harsh environment. At least they get moisture, unlike the bottom of the desert around here. That's got to be part of it, is just, yeah, look at that. Yeah, like there's no, I guess this would be getting up to about tree line. I don't really see much for trees above this. That's pretty high elevation for trees to be growing, and old ones at that. All right, now I'm getting in the groove, getting some hammering in. There's a little more downhill than I was expecting, but going for it. Good gradient right here. This is where some of the pivotal final scenes are shot in Last Sunset. Though I don't see any horses. This road is definitely chunky. I'm just right on the cusp of whether I need to go with hardtail mountain bike to bomb some of these descents better and limit the chance of pinch flatting or denting up a rim, versus this bike is so much better to climb on. I really like the power delivery on this bike, and it's lighter. So far I'm leaning towards this setup. Gearing's fine. The new gearing I put on this summer has been perfect. I am not short on gears. Some ancient trees up there, literally. Sweet. How are they growing on that rock? That little lip that they put up there when they grade it, that explains the snow that was sitting on here in Last Sunset. Because when the wind blows, snow catches something like that, drifts into here, and that bank on the other side stops it also, so that's why it filled all this in. So there's your explanation for the snow problem on the road only. Then out there in the sagebrush, had time to melt off because it's not so densely packed in. I was not expecting pavement. I've been on gravel for a while, but then I saw this steep grade and I hit pavement. That ought to help. Oh, I'm huffing and puffing. It's my altitude, almost 11. Wow. That is, I believe, the Patriarch Grove. Crazy set of trees there. There's nothing underneath them growing, which I'm sure is why I survived. No fires can get them. Sweet. All right, what I think I've been identifying as White Mountain is actually Barcroft Mountain, which I think is also a mistake that Polly was making in that movie, Last Sunset. That should be White Mountain, way off over there. So I used this is the end of the pavement. I used every inch of the new gearing I put on, and that was worth it. That was a tough climb, and I am so glad they paved that little stretch there. That was a lifesaver. Also make it much easier going back. So I'm up here at the Patriarch Grove, and I'm trying to decide. I'm probably gonna turn around, leave. I think I want to leave the last stretch for when I actually go through with this. So Wow, this is a treat. Worth the 1 mile of horrific rocky road to come in. I think this is going to be the end. I know it's going to be the end of my recon for today. Up here in the Patriarch Grove. Very, very nice. Beaut. All right, now I got to cross my fingers and hope to get down without pinch flatting. Actually, I probably wouldn't pinch flat, I'm tubeless, but I could bang up a rim or knock out a sidewall. Turns out none of these mountains are White Mountain, even though they're white. Look at that tree. We don't need a memorial right here. It's a tree. Look at this. It's supposed to keep things pristine. They drop a big old white rock there and probably drove a bulldozer in here and put it right there. That's a disgrace. A memorial in front of this big old tree that's been sitting here for thousands of years. Drop a rock right there. Way to go, geniuses. Well, someone cut down that one. There's a stump over there. Yeah, let's not let that tree grow to be that old. I can't believe that. If I had my backhoe up here, I'd come take that rock and drive it all the way off this mountain, dump it down there in the city. As if that person on that rock had anything to do with that tree. Well, I'm incensed. I almost forgot my bike. I'm gonna need that to get off of here. All right, I've had enough of Patriarch Grove. I can see why Polly almost succumbed on this climb. It's brutal. You know, you think it's mostly downhill after coming off way up there, higher elevation, and you hit this climb and it's just, it's brutal. I mean, I don't know if you can see, just got a glimpse. That's a glimpse, sorry. I'm losing it. There's a road way down there. I'll have to look at the stats on this one. It's got to be a good 1,000 foot and very steep climb. So this is it for recon for me. I'm not dying right here. I think this is right where Polly almost lost his life. Oh, and there's more climbing. He must have seen that and just been like, threw in the towel. And it's right, the summit's just right up there. All right, I gotta put this down. I need 2 hands on this.